Good afternoon, beautiful souls. This is Little Fang. I have another client reading today. Um, all right. Usually you see me shuffling and doing everything, but what happened here is kind of embarrassing. My phone was almost out of space, and so I recorded the video just fine, but it had no sound whatsoever. So I'm having to redo all this, but I did keep your cards. I kept your earlier cards because I felt like this was an important meaning, and so I am not redrawing them and I'm not reshuffling, obviously, because there's no sense in redoing the reading, right? So I am using my first effort deck, the Crow's Magic Tarot, which I got long ago and it's now out of print, but I felt like it wanted to come out for this reading, and just in general it wants me to use it. And I also pulled an oracle card from the brand new Arc Animal Tarot, which is a tarot / oracle deck with the animals, and it's humongous. That's a lot of cards. There's 100 cards in there. But that is enough about decks. Let's get on to this reading. So this reading is using the Swift Paw spread for a question regarding the commitment of the one you're with. And what I pulled here, this is representing you. This is your blockage. Past, future, advice, and outcome. And what I noticed when I first drew this spread is that there's a lot of coins. That's a lot of physical energy, stability, especially in the wealth. But I don't associate this with wealth with this particular reading, so I use it as the physical, the stable, the earth energy. So this reading has a lot of earth energy. It also has some fire energy, a few majors here. But let me go down through them in detail so I can show you how these all connect. So we've got you as the tower. So the tower is the abrupt change, everything, your foundation's completely crumbling and leaving you with nothing, but with the ability to build back up again. So you're representing the tower, and I get the feeling that this person's lack of commitment to this relationship is causing you a lot of stress, a lot of grief, a lot of this energy here. You just want you want something to build up, and you're left with just the pieces right now. And we have the past. You in the past was the magician. I'm just going to go through these first, and then I'll go to the blockage. The past is the magician. This is where you had more control over everything you had. You had the ability to make the changes that you wanted to, and you felt like you were more in charge of your destiny. And I see that through this line here, you're kind of losing that. You're losing the feeling that you can change things. Sorry. The future, we have the Ace of Coins, and the coins are the Pentacles suit for traditional tarot. The Ace of Coins. So this is like a seed. I associate this with a seed that's growing and becoming more. So this could be you finally getting a chance to rebuild yourself exactly how you want, to rebuild the relationship, rebuild your life. Now an important thing to note here is that there are no cups. Cups are the emotional suit, the romantic and loving suit. So with that missing from the spread, it's kind of hard to say whether this relationship will become anything more than it is right now. And it's really hard to tell if he's going to commit here just because of that. But let me go through the rest of the cards and we will piece this together. So the blockage we have for you is the 5 of Cups. Coins, sorry. We're talking about the cups. Got the 5 of Coins. So this is, see this cougar? It's unsteady. It's carefully walking through these shapes here and watching his footing. But just one misstep and you could fall. So this gives me the feeling that you feel like you're walking on eggshells, that you're afraid to do anything for fear of falling, for things falling apart. You already feel that falling apart energy right here. You don't want to mess things up anymore. So you're hesitating. You want to make the changes, but you can't make the changes. You're stuck. You're stagnant. And that is a huge issue right now. You feel that stagnation because of this lack of commitment. So what can we do to change that? We have the Emperor in the advice card. Now the Emperor is represented by the wise owl. The Emperor's in control. And he's able to do what he needs to do to take charge in order to make life how he wants it, to come up with a solution. And this is big, powerful energy. It's given me the impression that you need to be the one to rise up and take charge here. If things aren't going how you want them to go, you're going to have to take command, stand up for yourself. Don't walk around in fear, because you've got power. You've got a lot of power. You have this strong, wise owl backing you. And also, the entitled outcome of this, take this advice, take everything in account. You've got the King of Coins. Now he is the prime stabilized figure. And he goes pretty hand in hand in paw with this Ace of Coins. So, obviously it's the same suit, but the King of Coins, dedicated, adamant, he is also in charge. This is a lot of powerful energy here. He knows how to create a stable life. He's secure. He has done the Emperor thing, and now he's reaping the rewards. If this were a financial reading, he's on top of his finances. He's stable. He has what he needs and knows how to command it. So think about how you can use this to achieve this feeling of stability. How you can grow. You could stop this action right here. Return to being able to control all your powers and grow anew, create a new tower, a stronger tower. And I say right off the bat, I am not seeing anything that denotes romance or love. So you might have to put your foot down and say, if you're not going to commit, then this is it. Because you're not taking this BS anymore. And I told you this deck was kind of to the point. This deck is sharp. This deck doesn't beat around the bush. It says things how they are. And I felt this was exactly the kind of deck that needed to be used. Because sometimes we have trouble reaching out, doing things that we need to do. I keep double check if this is recording because I don't want the same issue as last time. So to top things off, I pulled a animal spirit for you. And I do work with the power animals, in which you can take their powers for them to help you. So we got Moose. For you, Moose represents engagement, boldness, commanding attention. So the Moose is very strong energy. Let me pull up his little sheet real quick. I want to give you the full rundown of the Moose and how you can use this energy. And this is a new deck. Brand new. And I know he's back here somewhere. I'm sorry if you hear any weird noises in the background. I do have some music running just because there's construction going on across the street. And they're being loud. It was a lot worse than the first time I filmed this. They were being they had loud music going, and they had loud bangs and looms. I know Moose is in here somewhere. Let's see, sorry. But it was, yeah, maybe the reading wanted to be redone. Get rid of the noise. Get rid of the weird energies from it. So we could actually focus. Oh, I was in the wrong section. There's different sections in here. No, that's the fantasy section. Turkey, seahorse, mantis. No, this must be the one. This is the right section. There's different booster packs that came with this deck that you could choose. And the book has all of them. But I don't have all of them. There we go, Moose. So it's a power animal. You invoke Moose as a power animal when you need help standing your ground. So that pretty much goes with all of this. So Moose is strong. Moose. Okay, it's, you know, a prey animal, but it's a huge prey animal. And Moose is commanding. Moose is large. Stands firmly, 4 legs. And I think what you should be doing right now is calling upon Moose if you need that extra power in standing your ground and fulfilling this. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be this. It's going to be the tower. It's going to be hard. But I support you. Moose supports you. All your spirit guides, anything you believe in, they're right there supporting you. So if you have any additional questions, need any more details about this reading, please let me know. And I will be also attaching a picture of these cards so you can look over them and see what energies you need from here. Do you need this owl, wise owl? Do you need the tiger? You need a hawk? Oh, think about it. Meditate on it. And I do wish you the best. Lots of love.